Hey everybody, this is Heather with your Bougie Big E. Today is Friday, September 16th, 2022, the first day of the Big E for this year. And my family and I are golden ticket holders. And when we went around the fair last year, the golden ticket, the Big E, the Big Eastern Fairgrounds, excuse me, I'm nervous. They had put in the paperwork that they would like us to wear our Big E golden tickets with pride around the fair, and that there might be some sort of benefits or perks or rewards coming to us if we did. So in doing so, they're not super small. They're not totally inconspicuous. I have visions of Flava Flav from the 80s, for those of you old enough to know who that is, with the gigantic clock. In any event, we're supposed to wear them around, and there could be membership benefits and privileges that come to us. So far, nothing unique has happened to us, but it's been fun running into the other golden ticket holders that we've come across. And we've had some questions from people waiting in line for food, or at the different buildings and stuff, wanting to know about the golden ticket. So I just will give you a quick rundown off of the website. They had asked who should purchase the golden ticket, and it's for basically anyone who's like a super fan of the Big E. Do you have to be a specific age to have a golden ticket? And the answer is no. And that, I think, is kind of awesome. We bought golden tickets for our kids who are minors, and our thinking was, as we get older, we may not be up for going around to the fair and, being on our feet in the heat and all of that stuff. And we would hope that the kids would, if they stay local, when they're past college age, if they stay in the area and stuff, that's something that they can still enjoy doing. And the past dies with you. So when we're gone, that would be the end of them being able to go to the Big E for free. So we thought, in terms of getting our money's worth, or them getting our money's worth as they age, that it kind of made sense for the kids to end up getting the tickets, so that they can bring a friend or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a spouse at some point to the fair. And so that's what we did. We're definitely fans. We're locals, so it's convenient for us to get over there, and having the ticket for the admission is great. And one of the nicest perks out of it is something that we didn't really give a ton of thought to when we were thinking about getting the ticket, but it's the parking pass, the free parking that comes with the golden ticket. You get one of those mirror hangers every year, and that thing is worth its weight in gold, because parking is expensive, and it affords us the opportunity to pop in after work for just a couple of hours if we want to grab a beer and have some food, let the kids go on the slide, get their mini donuts, maybe hit something on the midway, and then come back. And it's nice to be able to just pop in and do a little spontaneous short trip versus a marathon on a weekend when it's hot and it's crowded, and you want to get your money's worth, and you're kind of stuck in the crush of humanity depending on the day. And we had 3 rainy weekends or 2 rainy weekends, and this is the last decent day of the fair, and everyone and their mother is out there and waiting in line, and the parking is insane, and there's no place to go, and you're just begging someone to take your money to leave your car. So the free parking is a really big perk, and it's awesome. We didn't consider it as much when we first got the tickets. We were more about the admission for life, and the parking, I think, is almost as good, if not better, than getting into the fair for life. There's a couple little things here. Who can I bring? Everyone who has a golden ticket is allowed to bring a guest. It's a 1-to-1 ratio for free guests. So if the kids wanted to bring, a little friend or something for, an afternoon or an outing, then we can have them bring a friend for free, and just pay for, whatever the kid wants, for drinks or snacks or something. It says, do I get unlimited entry? Yes, you're free to come and go as you please. If you choose to leave and come back the same day with a new guest, that's allowed, which I think is really nice. The tickets are $1,000 each. And when it went on for sale, it says factoring in general admission at the current gate price, $30 per day for two, plus parking, $10 per day, which has gone up significantly even in the past 2 years. The value is $680 for two people to attend the Big E every day for 17 days. And that was as of 2 years ago, and the prices have gone up. The annual pass for adults last year in 2021 was $40, and I believe it's $50 this year in 2022. So I view the golden ticket as a hedge against inflation at this point. So is parking included? Yes. The golden ticket entitles the purchaser to free parking at the Big E for life. Ticket holder must be in the car and present his or her golden ticket at gate 9 to receive the free parking. They do check that, by the way. We have to go to the little guard station to park the car. They haven't done anything crazy in terms of security pat downs or wanting to see crazy ID, but I think with like everything else, with every passing year, there's going to be more and more security for all that stuff. Does the ticket holder have to be a specific age? No, they can be any age. The last thing is the golden tickets are not transferable upon death. So the passes die with us. Not to be morbid, but, so that was part of what pushed us towards getting them for the kids as well. We were just thinking of getting it for my husband and I so that we could each bring a kid for free every time we came in. But then we were like, well, what if one of us becomes incapacitated in our old age and the other one doesn't want to push the other one around in a wheelchair or isn't up for it? Then we spent the money and we only got who knows how many years out of it. And the kids, if they still were interested, couldn't go, or, it would be expensive and inconvenient. And so then we were thinking, to get our money's worth, it kind of made more sense to have the kids get the passes because they're obviously significantly younger than us and they could hopefully ride this out into the sunset of their lives and definitely get their money's worth out of it. For the first year, this is the pass. I have covered up my name and all of that stuff on it. This year, they requested that we come in to the Coliseum and have a photo done. So now we have this, and again, I covered up my name, but so that's the photo ID, my mugshot for getting around the fair, and we show that. What I do like is when we go through the entrance with turnstile and we scan our barcode, for people who have gone to Disney or are familiar with the Disney Vacation Club, kind of similar to when you go through security there and you scan in with your magic band, this also has a little light chime that goes off and a light swirling graphic or something, if I remember correctly, and they play the I've got a golden ticket, the little theme from Willy Wonka, which is cute. One of the other things that we received the first year that we went, we got a information pack, with the highlights of what was going to be going on that year, and then this welcome card, and inside it outlines what we were entitled to for the first year. And free admission to the Big E for you and a guest, parking for a car for the rest of your life, 6-pack of Big E cream puffs or eclairs or a combination. Those came in the form of just little coupons. 10 tickets to ride the Big E giant slide. Again, 10, raffle ticket kind of perforated tickets you turn in. And I'm not making light of that. My kids love that. We totally used all those slide coupons. Those were great. Big E 2021 commemorative pin, which is on my lanyard right here. A 10% discount for the shops at Storyton. Exclusive access to concert ticket pre-sales. That's nice. We don't get a discount, but we get early access to purchase. They send us an email a few days before the general admission tickets go on sale, letting us know that usually it's a day before we have access to purchase the tickets to the concerts, which I believe is the same policy that they have for their employees there that work the Big E Fair. And so I think it's fair. I think it's a great perk. I'm happy with that. Discounts or something would be awesome, but I'm not expecting that. I think early access is great. And it says one golden ticket holder randomly selected to park in the president's parking space for an entire day of their choice. That would be cool. Maybe that's why they want us to wear these during the fair, to put to find us and give us the parking permission for the day. It hasn't happened to us yet, but I'm very happy with the parking that they provide for us, and the fact that it's, again, the magic word free is awesome. And we got this little gold coin the first year. So far, tonight's our first night of 2022, and we, aside from getting a letter saying to have this kind of photo ID done on the credit card versus the bigger ticket, we haven't gotten any information for this year of what's different. If we have like a welcome packet, or if there's any coupons, or if they're doing away and that was only for the first year. I'm kind of curious. So I will update you as we go in tonight and check it out. Tonight and tomorrow, and I think Sunday, are the halfway to St. Patty's Day. So tonight is the Dropkick Murphys, and they have some Irish shenanigans and hootenanny going on. So we'll report back later on this weekend with an update of what that was all about and how it was. And drop me a comment if there's anything you have questions about. I have always kind of wanted to know if you were a vendor or you wanted to be a vendor. Was it super expensive? Was it difficult to, say you had some awesome food product that you wanted to break in? What's involved with that? What's the ramp up time and the lead time? Is it expensive to rent a spot? What's the income potential? Some of these places we see every year, and they've got lines and for hours. I mean, the potato place alone, that's legendary for the line. So I'm just kind of curious about some of that stuff, and I figured if I'm curious, you're curious. So I was thinking of doing a little investigating to see what's involved with if you wanted to become a vendor. I have some relatives who have worked at the fair, so I kind of wanted to get their perspective on what they think of it. And I don't think that they don't like it because they keep doing it. So that's it for now. And like I said, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I'll get back to you. And this is 2022's flyer with the pig. And this was the first year with the happy couple going on to Midway. So, that's it. I just wanted to let you know what was involved with the Big E Golden Ticket, because, like I said, it's kind of a fun thing, and I think it's going to be a neat footnote in history locally. Probably in another 20 to 30 years, when hopefully the pandemic is long in the rearview mirror, and it's kind of a novelty. Like, oh yeah, there was this global pandemic and it shut down the fair for a year and everything else, and this is what they did to drum up some capital and keep the interest alive in the fair. So all right, that's it. I've got my Big E t-shirt. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do some investigating and check out whatever the new foods are for the year. Have a good night. Bye.